We're Dayne and Jo, and for the last 3 years, we've been adventuring through life together. Sometimes in our self-converted Sprinter van, other times off-grid in the mountains somewhere, and as of lately, with our good boy, Mowgli. This week, we get back into van life and spend 24 hours on the road within the West Kootenays of British Columbia.
We're stuck.
Yeah, we might be in trouble. Today is a very exciting day because we've decided to do a little overnight adventure in Luna. And for those of you that have been following along for the last little while, you know that this is my happy place.
So for lunch today, we have some burritos. And we forgot the cheese.
We're not actually living in the van at the moment, we're just doing like a one-night trip, and so far we've forgotten the cheese and we've forgotten the pan that we were planning on warming up the burritos with, so doing good so far.
Still tasty?
Nothing like a cold cheese burrito.
Okay, what's that?
Yeah, is that yummy, Baba? Is that yummy? Tucked away amongst the West Kootenays of British Columbia is Sandon, also known as the heart of BC's famous Valley of the Ghosts. At its peak in 1898, this thriving wild silver mining town was the largest community in the Kootenay Rockies. We made it to Sandon, which is an old mining town that is now like a super cool ghost town, and we're just gonna do some exploring. Can we buy one and turn it into a home? Our future schoolie? This color.
Everything in Joe's life? This color.
After a fire in the early 1900s and 2 major floods that followed, much of the town was burnt down and washed away.
So this is just what's left of Sandon at some point in time. We'll put that up there. It burned down.
To this day, it is arguably the most famous ghost town in Western Canada and makes for an eerie yet enchanting walk down Canada's memory lane. I have always absolutely loved exploring abandoned places. I just think that there's something so cool about the fact that it's all still just here, and I don't know, there's just something a little extra magical about places that have kind of sat untouched for a long while, and it feels pretty special to be able to still just have the opportunity to explore it and kind of visualize what life would have been like back in the day. So, we thought that we were smart by scoping out a place to park before we go out for dinner, and we're a little bit stuck at the moment.
Adventures in winter in a rear-wheel drive van!
Hey! Oh, thank God. We did it!
Don't get your hopes up
Well,
just yet.
there's still another hill that
We're on one more hill.
one more hill we have to try and get up. But this is a good first start. I don't know if you can really tell, but there's Luna, and we are now laying down salt and sand all the way up this road because apparently it's just a nice sheet of ice underneath the snow. Yes.
Okay, one hurdle down.
I believe in this. Yes. I think a gas station will do tonight.
Yeah, that was a fun adventure. Okay, that was a lot.
That was a lot.
So in true van life style, we are parked in everybody's favorite sleeping spot, a parking lot. Yay!
Sometimes we like to try and check out our parking spot kind of before we end up going there for the evening, just so we know what we're getting ourselves into, which is how we got stuck. So, I mean, definitely not going back there tonight, but kind of glad we did it during the daylight.
Oh, 100%. Luckily we got out and went and had a beer and some dinner, which of course we forgot to film because, you know, we're great at this thing.
Hey, I filmed the beer.
We got a cheers. Cue cheers! So, do you want to lose in Yaniv? Or do you want to lose in Crib? Or do you want to lose in Monopoly Deal?
I'm winning this round. Dayne literally beat me at every single game of cards when we were at the cabin, so my turn. Guess who won?
Round 1, Yaniv goes to Joe. Crib goes to Dayne. What's up next, you may ask?
Monopoly Deal!
Best 2 out of 3, let's go! Kiss. Thank you. Round 3, Monopoly Deal. I win.
So annoying. Got a couple sleepy beans here, so we're gonna say goodnight.
Good night.
Good morning.
Good morning. I had a very nice sleep in the Esso parking lot.
I slept so good.
But the nice thing about your vehicle being your home is you can get up in the morning and move to a new place.
Alright, so this is where we woke up this morning. It's actually not too bad. When we open our side door, you just see trees and it's snowing. Obviously not your most picture perfect van life camping spot, but hey, we had a good night's sleep and now we're gonna go head somewhere prettier. You just had your breakfast. Yeah. Before getting back on the road, we grabbed a second cup of coffee from an absolutely adorable little coffee shop and then did the 2-hour drive back to Nelson. Well, that's this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. And whether you're new here or you've been following along for the last little while, just know that we love you, we appreciate you, can't wait to keep sharing our lives with you, and we'll see you in the next one.